All right, we made it. Playoff time. Uh Benjo wraps week 8 with his fades going 1-3, which pushes him to 8-8 on week 18. Uh just gonna
Not
quickly
good.
go over week 18, then we're gonna jump into college football. We got the college football talk for you guys, and then we'll get into NFL playoffs. But just wanted to recap the regular season before we get into all that. Uh Final record 159, 79 and 1. For Beaver. Would have liked that one tie to have been a win to get to 160 wins, but whatever, we'll take it. Benjo 153, 85 and 1. Benjo loses by 6 games. It was a tight one. In the grand scheme of things, that's not a lot. I don't think we faded each other as much as we should have. Should have got a little bit of transparency and changes in those, especially with how the NFL was this year. But overall, pretty good season. I'll have to look back at what our records were last year. But yeah, that was pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, most of the fades I chose, I think I went a little riskier, not trying to make any excuses for myself. But yeah, I'm not mad about it. Like you said,
What
six
do you
games in the
mean you
grand
went
scheme.
riskier?
But dude, looking back at those, like this last week, for example, where is it at? Chicago is probably the riskier pick. New Orleans is probably the riskier pick. And Baltimore was probably the riskier pick. All the other three are favorites.
I let you pick all those.
Uh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. I wasn't trying to make an excuse for myself. You're right. I did choose those teams at the end of the day, so it was on
Yeah,
me.
I let you pick first. So yeah, I don't. There was no pressure on you to go risky. But yeah, I got you. I
All
hear
right,
you.
all right.
Yeah, we'll dive more into that later, but yeah, we'll go right into that college football playoff semifinal. Pretty exciting matchups here. We have 4 teams that haven't won it in a while. Actually, I think none of them have won it ever in this new era, new format. So yeah, it should be a good one. We start tomorrow night with Miami Ole Miss, and that game is in Glendale, Arizona, home of the Cardinals. What do you got on this one, Ben? Miami Ole Miss, 10 versus 6 in the seedings.
Gonna have a lot of boys boots on the ground at that game, so that'll be exciting. A lot of my buddies will be there. I I really like this kind of, I don't know what you call it, maybe a Cinderella run by Ole Miss, but I really like what they're doing. Um, I like this team a lot. This Miami team, I don't know. I feel like they seem a little bit more fluky than Ole Miss, my opinion. Um, but I think that it really comes down to who's got more to fight and more to play for, and I think Ole Miss at the end of the day does, and is a better team. So I'm gonna ride with Ole Miss. I'm gonna take them. I think they win probably 37-34, maybe an OT. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, they put up a good one last week, so I like that you're kind of riding with that. I don't know, man. Miami beat Ohio State at the Cotton Bowl in Jerry's World, and Carson Beck has two of these things as a backup, none as a starter. This will be an interesting one for sure. I like the faith you have in Old Miss, and obviously a lot going on there with Kiffin leaving. They got this new coach. He's not an interim, he's their new coach, and he's promoted from the staff. They got Trinidad throwing bombs. I don't know. I think Cristobal and Miami win this one. Carson Beck, that defense steps up big and shuts down Old Miss, and I got Miami winning. I think it's gonna be lower scoring than people think. A lot of people like a lot of points in this one. I actually think it won't be that much. Malachi Tony, I think will step up big. He's been a dog all year, and I think they kind of just go from there and keep on trucking. But yeah, I could easily be eating my words here. This could go either way for sure.
I agree. I think it's gonna be, if it's a high scoring offensive game, I think it's gonna be Ole Miss winning it. But if it's like you said, where Miami's defense plays good, back game manages, they run that thing, yeah, I could see them winning 17-13 or like 20-14 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But I'm gonna roll with my guys at Ole Miss. I got a bunch of buddies there,
I
so
mean, it could be close and low scoring early, and that second half could just blow up and be a shootout too. Hopefully that's what happens. Lacey's got 23 touchdowns on the year as a running back, as a dog. We move over to Friday. We got Dan Lanning taking on Signetti. Lot on the line here. Indiana has a chance to go to 15 and 0,
whoa.
and then they will finish the season 16 and 0 if they win that national championship. So they could have a 16 and 0 undefeated season. And that's, I mean, Indiana, they've always just been like basketball school, so that's huge for them. And then we have the Ducks. Dan Lanning cements himself in history if he can get the Ducks to the Natty and win that game. A lot of people are calling this the national championship. They think whoever wins this one will win the national championship. Similar to when Georgia played Ohio State and then the winner played TCU and Georgia beat TCU 60-3 or whatever. People think it's similar to that, not as big of a upset in that final game, but they think this is the championship. Whoever wins out of these Big Ten Titans is in and gonna win it. What do you think on what are your feelings on this one? I haven't made my pick yet. What are you thinking?
I agree with that sentiment that you said. I think whoever probably wins this game wins it all.
Yeah, that's what a
I
lot of people
think,
are saying. So you're in that camp as well.
yeah, I think what it comes down to is lines, obviously, and I think both those two teams probably have the best two lines in the whole college football playoffs. Would be my guess. I mean, maybe Georgia, but or Indiana looked fucking. Their lines no nothing to joke around with, and Oregon's is same caliber. Spend a lot on that. But I think it's Indiana's year. I really do. I think these are going to both be overtime games. I think these are going to be both pretty dramatic games. I don't know. Could be the optimist in me wanting to get football games, but I'm seeing it come down to the wire. I'm seeing Oregon start with the ball, get stalled out, kick a field goal, make it 20-17. Then Fernando works the magic, throws a touchdown pass, wins it 24-20.
Like it. That game's in Atlanta, Georgia. Interesting location for that one. No SEC teams in this. Oregon's far from Atlanta. Indiana's definitely a lot closer, but still, neither of these teams are Atlanta type schools. They're definitely more Big Ten type schools. So interesting location for that one. The championship is Monday, January 19th at Miami Gardens, Florida. So if Miami can punch their ticket, they get a home game in that national championship. That'll be something to watch for sure. I I think it's really hard to go against Indiana, but I think either Indiana wins this game by a couple touchdowns or Oregon squeaks out an overtime gritty win. So I'll hope for everyone's sake it ends up being a gritty Oregon win, and that's what I'm gonna ride with. But don't be surprised if Indiana is up big late. They just have that firepower. They're really good.
I like that we didn't choose the same ones for either one, but that just goes to show it could really be either of these four teams.
Yeah,
I
so
think
I'm on Miami and you're on Ole Miss, then I'm on Oregon and you're on Indiana.
you're on the green teams, I'm on the red teams.
Yeah. So that leaves the finals as Oregon versus Miami. I think it's very likely that maybe we split this. We each go 1-1. I could go 0-2, but I think it's gonna be Indiana Miami in the final. Uh, but I'm keep my faith in the Ducks.
And for Johnny, shout out Big John.
Shout
He's
out
talking
Johnny.
about us, not shouting him out enough. Shout out John. If you're a true fan like you say, John, you'll bring this up when we play later. So shout out John.
The
John,
one
you're
view,
the
the one like, the one comment, the one man show. That's what Johnny
one man.
does.
Oh, Johnny.
All right, let's jump off there. That's enough college football talk. We'll talk more about that championship game, but me and you haven't watched nearly enough college football to really dive into it.
The experts on that one.
Yeah. So now we go to the 2025-2026 NFL playoffs. Broncos are sitting at home waiting for the lowest seed. Seahawks are sitting at home waiting for the lowest seed. Uh, Growing up, Broncos, Seahawks. That was a big Super Bowl. Peyton Manning got smoked in that one.
One of the
Seahawks
first
were
Super Bowls I
in the
remember.
Super Bowl often. Broncos were in the Super Bowl often. It was it's cool to see that the NFL coming back and these teams look so much different, but honestly kind of the same. Both have super strong defenses. So that'll be fun to watch. I don't have a ton of faith in the Seahawks. I think they're good, but I don't think they're at the level the Broncos are at. I think the Broncos are playing really high level football. So I like the Broncos to at least make the conference championship game. I could see the Seahawks getting bounced in the divisional round.
I agree with all those points. I think personally, if this was 3 years down the road, I think the Broncos would be a no-brainer pick. It's just this is still kind of too young, too early to tell for me with Bo Nix, or I
Yeah.
don't have too much faith. But I agree. I think at a minimum, they're probably going to make the AFC Championship
Yeah,
because
I
they have.
think they'll find a way to beat whether it's the Steelers or the Texans in that next game, or if the Bills or Chargers upset, I think they could beat them. I think the Bills don't stand a chance against the Broncos if they upset Jacksonville, but we'll get into
I
that later, and we'll make our picks there. But Benny lost the regular season, but he's not done. The playoffs
no,
start, wipe it
where it
clean.
matters.
Everyone's 0-0. I'll always have that regular season crown over Benny, but we are starting fresh and we are picking spreads in the playoffs. With that being said, the first game Saturday, it's the Chargers at the Panthers. The spread is 10.5.
Rams,
Yeah,
Rams.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Rams, sorry, LA. Rams
Mhm.
at the Panthers. The spread's 10.5, Benny. So what that means is this game starts 10.5 to 0. The Panthers are up. The Rams need to win this game by 11 points. It needs to be 21 to 10 when that whistle blows or more for your Rams pick to count as a win.
I'm not doing that. I think that they do not win by 10 points or
So you're
more.
taking Carolina in the points. You think this stays within 10.5, 11 points.
Yeah. So for my tally, if I say that like I'm going against whatever that is, or wait, that'd be
You
saying
you would take Carolina plus 10.5.
okay, Carolina plus 10.5.
These are odds by DraftKings Sportsbook on ESPN.com as of Wednesday, Jan 7th, 8:08 Central Time. These are subject to change. We're not giving gambling advice here. These odds are subject to change, but we are locking them in on this day. If something drastic happens, like Matt Stafford gets hit by a car and dies, I'll allow pivots, but we're locking them in on Wednesday.
Yep. So for my score at home, I say Carolina plus 10.5.
Yep, it's going to be 70 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. If the FBI is watching this, it's pretty clear I do not bet. Do not know what these shits mean.
Yes. Uh, let's see. The Panthers lost one, two, three, four, five. The Panthers lost five of the Panthers' nine losses this year have been by 11 or more points.
Jeez.
They lost
That's probably why that's the spread.
they lost to Jacksonville by 16. They lost to the Patriots by 30. They lost to the Bills by 30. They lost to the Niners by 11. They lost to the Seahawks by 17. I don't know, dude. I think I think I'll fade you on this one. I think I'll take LA minus nine, minus 10.5. Honestly,
Oh,
a
Vander.
road a road team giving a home team 10.5 is crazy, but I'll ride with them. I think that Rams team is dangerous. McVay's electric, dude. He gets the boys fired up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's either going to be a close Rams win or a blowout Rams win.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh, Packers Bears. So there's two games where the spread's 1.5, which
that's just a
means
pick 'em.
which means if the Packers win 24-23, which happens in these random games, like a lot of these games do end up being 1 point games. The Bears plus 1.5 would win in that because if you picked Packers minus one, or if you picked Bears plus 1.5 and the game ended 24-23 Packers, it's really 24.5-24. So. I think we just skip that and we just do pick'ems in these ones just to
Okay.
simplify it for us. So Packers, Bears is a pick'em and Bills, Jaguars is a pick'em.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm rocking Bears here, Benny.
Yeah, that makes sense. If I was a LA Chargers fan, I'm not a Packers fan, I'd probably take the Bears as well. But in case you guys didn't see my jersey, I honestly feel like this about the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like that
I
guy.
got I got Dan Lanning with this pile of Coke, Scarface, by the way. That's what I got back here.
But I mean, I got Perk Rogers. We got the drug guys behind us. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay optimistic till the end. Whenever there's expectations in Chicago, it doesn't go well, and I think most people expect Chicago to win this game. So I'm
Yeah, I mean, I see it now. I see it now. I see the camera pan to Caleb Williams. He's got pink nails. He's crying, and the Packers are kneeing the ball out. I do see that right now for sure. But I also just know that they're so banged up, dude. They're literally so banged up. The Packers are so banged up, man. So that's why I'm riding with the Bears.
Yeah, I wish they were healthy and they still have the same record because then they just fire Shador or the floor if we lost this game. But I think they're
Yeah.
going to use that as an excuse for the guy, and then unfortunately we're gonna have another year of the floor.
Yeah. All right. We're starting off with two fades.
Good.
Bills, Jags. I don't know about this one. Jacksonville's coming in hot and they're home. I'll let you pick this one. It's gonna be 61 degrees in Jacksonville, Florida on
And this is just straight pick 'em, right?
it's a pick 'em. It's -1.5. Bills do have the small edge, but yeah, it's a pick. We're doing pick 'em.
Fuck. I think it's going to be 31-28. I really do. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. I just don't. I can imagine both happening, but I just don't know. I mean, if Buffalo loses, Josh Allen might they might just have to trade, bro. Um,
They haven't won a road game in 33 years in the playoffs.
Buffalo.
Yeah. It's been 33 years since they won a road playoff game.
I'm going Buffalo. Let's go history, Buffalo. Buffalo. I'm being crazy optimistic for both us and the Packers.
I mean, they looked good with Trubisky last week, dude.
Yeah, I mean, They have the best running back in the league.
Their
One of the
losses are to the Eagles, the Texans, the Falcons, the Patriots, Eagles, and the Dolphins. They lost a bad one to the Dolphins.
besides the Dolphins, all those are playoff teams, and the Falcons were almost a playoff team.
Yeah. I think the NFL would like to see Josh Allen advance past the first round, and then odds are they're playing the Patriots. Or no, they would play Denver. I don't know, man. I'll go with Buffalo too. I'll ride with Josh.
Yeah! We have
I
to.
don't trust him, but I trust him more than Trevor Lawrence.
I wish they didn't play each other because I like both these teams. I like Duval. I love that guy. Liam Cohen, the guy.
All right, so Philly -4.5. So if this ends up being a field goal game and you take Niners +4.5, you win. 4.5's a good chunk. This is a respectable spread. So if the Niners lose 24-28, you still win. So uh there's a lot on the line in this one. Huge stakes for everyone involved. Philadelphia is trying to get back on track, find some continuity in that building, and go for the repeat. And the Niners, hey man, I don't know what they're doing, but they're there. They're 7-2 on the road. They're ready to rock. What do you got here? I think a lot of it depends on Trent Williams.
What I'm gonna do is tell you what I think the score is, and off that you're gonna have to tell me what that is.
Okay.
Um, is Trent? We don't know if Trent's playing.
I don't think we know yet.
God, that guy's pissed me off. Um, I'm going. I'm going Niners winning 31-27. So what would that be?
Niners are underdogs, so if you have them winning in any sense of the way, you don't need to do anything. You just pick Niners plus 4.5.
Oh, okay. Well, what was the good one you're talking about? So if it was 28-24
If you have
Philly.
the Niners winning, you don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
If
The
you
Niners
think the
winning.
Niners win this game, you don't have to worry about it. And if they lose, you can still win this pick.
Okay. We'll have the Niners winning. So
Yeah,
what is
four and a half. I think it stays within 4.5 as well. I'm taking Niners plus 4.5.
we're both taking Niners plus 4.5.
Yeah, so as long as the Niners lose by four or less, we win this pick.
I just don't think Philly can blow them out. So
Yeah. And five's a weird score to win by. You either win by a touchdown or you win by a field goal or four. Uh,
yeah,
Chargers at Patriots. Drake, Drake May. It's gonna be raining 38 degrees. Uh, Vrabel versus Harbaugh. Foxborough. Patriots 14-3. Chargers 11-6. Herbert versus May. Herbert hasn't won a playoff game in his career. Brock's won six. Seen neither here nor there. Patriots minus 3.5.
that's sneaky.
What's your score prediction?
It's two possible solutions for this, or not solutions, outcomes to this game. First one, Chargers go in there, sneak a gritty one out 20-17. Then there's the one that's actually going to happen. I think the Patriots are winning 35-10. Patriots belt the ass. I think this is going to be a massacre. I
Remember what
mean,
happened last year?
the Patriots defense, what do you mean?
Justin Herbert,
Yeah, like picked off like two or three times, right?
four. Threw four picks
Or
against that Houston defense.
yeah, but like it's going to be even worse this year. They don't have anyone on their O line. The Patriots D line just got completely healthy, so it's going to be a fucking field day. What's the spread in this game? You said
Every time I put the Patriots game on, they're up like two
three.
touchdowns before the game's even started, it seems like.
Yeah,
It's Patriots minus 3.5, so you need them to win by four or more. So if you have them winning by 25, you are on New England minus 3.5. And
yeah,
I think New England covers as well.
yeah. New England's smoking these guys, dude. Smokey Adams,
Yeah.
Smokey.
All right. Well, you faded your boy Rodgers last week. Are you gonna fade him
Roger the guy.
again?
Yeah, Roger the guy. He's losing this week. I hate to say it. See him there. That's him taking his
Is
last
he
breath.
losing by a field goal or more?
I low-key feel like this game could be belt to ass.
I'm taking Houston minus 3.
Does that mean they're going to win by more than three?
Yeah, I
Um,
like 20-13.
yeah, I see that. But there's not really a high. It's not a high-powered offense on either side of the ball.
No, it's Monday Night Football at Acrisure. Some weird stuff happened last week or this week on Monday night at Acrisure. So be
Yeah, bring
interesting.
that beast back.
Yeah. Are you on Houston as well?
Yeah, Houston minus 3.5 or minus three.
All right. Perfect.
So we faded early with the Ole Miss, Indiana, Green Bay, Carolina, and then I
You
think
got
all
back
four.
on track.
Yeah, which makes sense. Those other four kind of I don't know. We're both respectable for having blind faith in Buffalo. The Niners game, yeah, that's kind of a good bet for us.
Homer pick a little
New
bit.
England and Houston, all those are just good picks.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with a recap after Super Wild Card weekend, and we'll be here all playoffs up until the Super Bowl. Me and Benny got together for the Super Bowl last year. Maybe we'll try to get something going for this year. Appreciate you guys watching and following along. Shout out Johnny again.
Shout
Shout
out Johnny. There might be a surprise appearance if he wants to sneak out, but nope.
Yeah,
There was going to be a surprise appearance, but he fled out of here.
he's incognito.
Incognito.
All right, well that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at you guys next week with you'll see how sharp me and Benny are on these wild card games.
Playoffs is a different ballpark. People coming back strong.
0-0, first pitch, strike one.
Hmm